Hello everyone and welcome back to another deck idea brought to you by Double Sleeved. Today we're covering the yellow Lord Slug deck. Jumping into it, it's a reminiscent of the King Piccolo deck with the permanent of starting the life at 6. We've got another permanent of when a Slug's army card with a combo cost of 1 would leave your battle area, you may place it in your Z energy instead. If you do, place one of your Z energy in the owner's drop. We've got to auto discard one Slug's army card from your hand, and when this card attacks, draw 2. And then awaken when your life is at 2 or less, or your opponent has 2 or more energy, and 2 or more Slug's army cards are in your Z energy. You may draw 2 cards, switch up to one of your energy to active mode, and then add the top card of your deck to your life. So you do get some kind of restoration of the life, which can be helpful if you're getting punished incredibly early and things like that. King Piccolo did a similar thing as well back in the day, but it's a good thing that we've got the alternate awaken as opposed to just being at 2 life. That would be pretty difficult. And then obviously getting the draw 2 and untap 1 like the Sin used to, which was one of the first leaders that awoken at 3 life. On our Awaken side, we've got a permanent, when a Slug's army card, combo cost of 1, leaves the battle area. You can place it in the Z energy and then put the 1 Z energy in the drop. Same auto on our attack as well, discard the Slug's army, draw 2, and then activate battle once per turn for 1 yellow. Use up to 1 mono yellow Slug's army card with a combo cost of 1 from your drop in a combo with its skills negated for the turn. So another great way to get that 10k combo. It is costing you 1, but getting it into the Z energy, which will be helpful for a lot of the cards that we have. Moving into the deck, we've got 1 drop, Lord Slug, Evil Invader, a card that doesn't see much play anymore. It was in a lot of decks when Icarus was running around, but for those that don't know, when you play it, you draw 1, activate main once per turn for 1 yellow. You choose 1, you can either choose a Slug's army card, energy cost of 3 or less in your hand, play it, and then place this card in the drop, or switch an opponent's battle card to rest mode, depending on which one we need. 1 drop, Gyoshu, Scientist of Lord Slug. It's a 4,000 power barrier. Auto when this card is played, look at up to 3 cards from the top of your deck, add up to 1 Slug's army card among them to your hand, and place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. And then auto for 1 yellow. When this card is used in a combo from your battle area, play up to 1 Lord Slug army card with an energy cost of 3 and a combo cost of 1 from your hand. This is a really good card, and one that we're definitely going to want to be using a lot, just to be able to cheat out those yellow Slug's army with an energy cost of 3. They do need a combo cost of 1, so there's a couple of cards that we can't play, but it's a really good card for this deck. Kakuja, Scientist of Lord Slug, another 1 drop 4k with barrier. When it's played, draw 1, auto for 1 yellow. When this card is used in a combo from your battle area, look at up to 10 cards from the top of your deck, play up to 1 Slug's army with an energy cost of 3 and a combo cost of 1 among them. If you played a card, shuffle 1 card from your hand into your deck. Another great way to get those 3 drops out, being able to search up that top 10 as well. Makes it a little bit more difficult because you can whiff, but we've run so many of them that it's unlikely to as well. Moving into the 3 drops, this one isn't going to be playable off those effects, but it's still a great card. We've got Son Gohan, Dependable Young Fighter. It's a 15k auto, limit 1 for 1 yellow, for 1 generic energy. If your leader is yellow or a Master's Teachings card and your life is at 4 or less, when an opponent's card is switched to rest mode by one of your skills, play this card from your hand. When it's played, if your opponent plays a non-barrier battle card with an energy cost of 5 or more this turn, it enters play in rest mode. So it's not going to be switched to rest mode, it enters play in rest. Auto for 1 yellow. If your leader is yellow, when this card is added to your Z energy, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 6 or less in rest mode and KO it. Another great effect, some really good removal just for that 1 energy. Lord Slug, Villainous Threat, 20k double strike. It is villainous, so when you play another villainous battle card or activate a villainous extra skill, your opponent discards a card and then negate this skill. Permanent Bond 2, this card gets 5,000 power. Auto, when this card is played, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode and KO it. And auto, if your leader is a Slug's Army card, when this card is used in a combo, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode that isn't attacking and KO it. So again, some more removal. Anguilla, Lord Slug's Henchman. It's a 3-drop, 4k blocker, permanent bond 2. While this card is in active mode, it gains barrier. Auto, if your leader is a Lord Slug card, when this card is used in a combo, choose up to one of your Slug's Army cards and it gains double strike for the battle. Some really good effect there. Activate battle, use up to one mono yellow Slug's Army card with a combo cost of 1 from your hand in a combo and negate the skill for the game. Meta Matcher, Lord Slug's Henchman, another 3-drop. Unique, dual attack, 10k. Permanent, this one's a bond 4. This card gets plus 5,000 power. Auto, once per turn. When this card attacks, play up to 1 meta token. Those tokens have 5,000 power and 5,000 combo power. And auto, if your leader is a Lord Slug card, when this card is used in a combo, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and switch to rest mode. So a lot of effects to switch cards to rest mode. But moving into the Lord Slug cards, we've got Lord Slug Craving for Youth. 3-drop, 10k, deflect unique. When this card attacks, play up to 1 yellow Slug's Army card with an energy cost of 1 from your deck, shuffle your deck, and this card gains plus 5,000 power for the turn. So we can play any of these 1-drops. And then we've got auto, if your leader is a yellow Slug's Army card. When this card is used in a combo, it gets plus 5,000 combo power for the battle. So making it a 15k combo. 5-drop Lord Slug Cruel Overlord. Another 10k deflect, dual attack, permanent bond 3. This card gains double strike. So some bond in this deck. With a couple of barrier cards, it does make it a bit easier. When this card attacks, use up to 1 mono yellow Slug's Army card with a combo cost of 1 from your drop in a combo with its skills negated for the turn. And then activate main, limit 1 for 2 yellow energy. If you have 3 or more energy and a Lord Slug card with an energy cost of 3 and a combo cost of 1 in your Z energy, play this card from your hand. Then we've got the 8-drop Lord Slug Colossal Destroyer. This is a 30k triple striker. When this card is played, play up to 2 Slug's Army card with an energy cost of 3 or less that don't have Lord Slug in their character name from your deck. So you can play out the Meta Matcher or the Anguilla from the deck and get them onto the field. Auto bond 3 when this card attacks. If you have a Z battle card in play, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards or unisons and it can't attack during your opponent's next turn. So some good control there. And then activate main for 3 yellow energy. If you have 4 or more energy and there are 2 Lord Slug cards with a combo cost of 1 in your Z energy, 1 with an energy cost of 3 and 1 with an energy cost of 5, play this card from your hand. So we want to be getting these Lord Slugs into the Z energy using our combo skills and then one of the 5-drops as well. Lord Slug Super Namekian, it's a 20k unique barrier, bond 2. When this card is in rest mode, your opponent can't add cards from their deck to their hand using non-leader card skills. It's really good for cards that come out and need to draw as a part of the cost, it just prevents them from being played. And we can pay 1, and if our leader's yellow Slug's Army, we discard this card and play up to 1 Slug's Army card with an energy cost of 1 from the deck. So if we see this turn 1 and we want to get one of these cards out and don't have it, that's another alternative way to get them out. 5-drop Anguilla restricting options. 16k blocker, permanent, bond 2. This card's in active mode, it gains barrier, similar to the 3-drop. Auto once per turn. When you activate this card's blocker, draw 1 and choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and switch to rest mode. Some really good effects there. Blocking attack, drawing, and resting something all in that one action. Activate main, limit 1 for 1 yellow energy. If you have an Anguilla card with an energy cost of 3 and a combo cost of 1 in your Z energy, play this card from your hand. So if we get this card into the Z energy, making this a 1-drop is really good value. And then Meta Matcher Body Splitter, 15k permanent, bond 3, it gains dual attack. When it's played, play up to 1 meta token as well. And then a similar activate main if we have the Meta Matcher with a 3 or with energy cost of 3 and the combo cost of 1, we get to play this card from our hand. Gohan Whistles a counter attack. If your leader is a Slug's Army and you choose one of your Lord Slug cards and have it get minus 5,000 power for the turn, negate the attack, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, energy cost of 4 or less, and switch to rest mode. And permanent bond 2, if your life is at 3 or less, you can activate this card's counter skill from your hand without paying its energy cost. which is a good kind of late negate, just to be able to negate something for free and rest a 4 or less. Cling to Life, a 1 cost extra card. Activate battle, choose up to one of your Slug's army cards and it gets plus 5,000 power for the turn. Additionally, if it's your opponent's turn, use up to 1 Slug's army card with a combo cost of 1 from your hand in a combo. So really good to be able to get that 5k for the turn, but just to be able to combo with that 10k, we're still paying 1 for it, but we are able to get it into the Z energy as well. 3 Krillin standard super combo, 4 or less life, all the energies yellow, bottom deck 1, draw 2. Vegeta's Final Flash, standard as well in these yellow decks, as well as the Riposte, the Freezer's Army. Poutine, we're switching so many cards to rest mode and we do have some bond effects. It's great to have another barrier card out. If our lead is yellow, when a card is switched to rest mode by one of our skills, we play this card from our hand, and when an opponent plays a battle card using a skill or activates a counter skill, we get to choose one of their battle cards and switch to rest. If you can combine this with the Gohan as well, it makes it extremely difficult for our opponent to play cards. They have to play around these cards, try and remove the Gohan and deal with the Poutine. And then secret rare, we've got the Piccolo and Son Gohan super combo, just to be able to get that 30k with all the cards in rest, and it will reduce the combo cost. And when you start comboing that onto our Lord Slug and things like that, and some of our double strikers, it makes it really good. And just being able to get it out as well for free and draw and rest a card as well. Moving into the Z deck, we've got the Z leader Lord Slug Colossal Conqueror. 2 Z energy, 1 yellow energy when our life is at 3 or less. Permanent bond 3, this card gains double strike, which is really good when you combine that with the secret rare as well, just to be able to go 50k double strike on a leader. When it attacks, draw 1, use up to 1 mono yellow Slug's army, combo cost of 1 from your drop, in a combo with its skills negated for the turn, so really ramping up that Z energy. And then activate battle, use up to 1 Slug's army card from your hand in a combo. So again, being able to use those 10k combos, this time we can do it for free from our hand. Anguilla Defensive Prowess, a 1-drop, 1Z energy, 4k blocker. Permanent bond 2 Slug's army. This card gets 11,000 power during our turn. And then auto, when it's played, look at the top 7 cards of the deck, add up to 1 Slug's army, energy cost of 5 or less to our hand. If we added a card, place 1 card from our hand to the bottom of the deck, or place one of your battle cards with a combo cost of 1 in the owner's drop. So a good card to be able to search that top 5 for what we need. Oolong, standard yellow, as well as the Super Saiyan Blue Son Goku. An interesting deck. Obviously, you do need to be mindful of all the 1 cost 10k combos. The deck really does try and find ways to be able to use these combos for free, or at least get you more value if you do need to pay the energy for them. But some really good control cards as well within the deck that definitely make it seem like something that'll be interesting to play, something fun. It'd be nice to see yellow dominating again. I really enjoy control decks. But that is the deck profile. As always, if you enjoy it, leave a like, leave a comment, and be sure to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with all of our deck ideas, and hopefully we'll see you at the next one.